Welcome everyone to another episode of TKMR Hatena, or TKMR Hatena. We are here again to bring you the latest information on silly threads, rumor threads, and stupid discussions on Yichan.
Yay!
Yay! Actually, this time we also have some stuff from Twitter, so we're expanding our horizons. In the studio today we have Bex,
Yahoy.
Yo, and we have Turbo86 from everywhere,
Meow!
who is now getting voice lessons from Sugai Sensei.
Yay!
Yay!
Don't yell at me.
So why don't we start off with our first topic?
First topic is a continuation of one of last week's topics.
Yay!
Last week we discussed the various various ways to call Sato Masaki's nickname Majan. This week we have equal Haruna-chan's
Yay!
name.
Boo.
Boo. So some people call her Equal-san, that she's older than the other 10th gen girls. Some people make fun of her family name and pronounce the E part as rice in meishi or meal, so mix it into meishi bowl or meishi. And not only, and then the topic got off
It's
off
hard
track.
for that kind of topic
Yeah.
to get off topic, but
Yeah, so it's got off track real fast. Some guy mentioned that, so Mahjong has a lot of different ways too. And another guy said, well, Sayu has 7 ways.
yeah,
A lot of these different variation of the girls' nicknames are not official and are just made up mostly on Nichan and used only on Nichan.
yeah. I
For
don't think any
Sayu,
of the
yeah.
people actually use these names when actually talking to Ikubo.
Yeah, well, yeah, like who calls her Oyakata?
Yeah, that's
or well, Gaksan calls her Sayusuke, was it?
yeah. Sayusuke.
Yeah.
But that's kind of. I think she only says that.
On the blog.
Recently though, yeah, on the blog.
Yeah.
So that's not really like a long time thing, or at least maybe not in public, anyways.
Ishida Yumi has a couple as well. Daishi, that's official.
Mhm.
Dai-sama. Ishi Pro. Ayumi. Ayumi. I don't know where that one came from. So there's just a bunch of weird names that people come up with.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
Ikubo's though, I think Ikubo-san, even though that's not really a nickname, works the best just because of her character.
287 to be honest.
Which,
That
by
should
the
be
way,
official.
yeah, is her audition number. But
Which nobody should be able to remember. by
yeah,
now.
but if you
We
do a
do
good
because
job,
we baller.
that's true.
Yeah.
Uh,
Moving on.
Yeah, next topic. Let's see. We have Hollow Project behind the scenes. I guess this would make it last week now. Beta Q had a set of handshakes for their, I believe it's Cho Happy Song release, and so when the fans were going through this handshakes, and these were the solo handshakes, and they were having their brief, like, 2-3 seconds to talk. One of the fans was talking to Mimi about what the girls, the HP girls, thinks about the fans in general, and so Mimi said that during the backstage or whenever they're in the dressing room, sometimes they get around together and they talk about the fans, and specifically like they'll look at the crowd and they'll be like, so which ones do you think is like a Mimi fan, or which ones do you think is a Mimi fan, or something. So it's kind of cool that, well, again, this is all rumored because it's based on a report from one guy, so we don't know if this is actually said, but
Source me.
yeah, pretty much. But it would be kind of cool if they actually remember us more than we give them credit for, because I mean they always say at the events, like when you go through handshakes and you ask them like, oh yeah, do you remember me? They always say yes, obviously.
Of course they say yes.
Right. But I mean, they actually might remember if you go to enough events, like what you look like and everything. So they're like, oh yeah, do you think that guy who looks like whatever is a ID fan or whatever, or like what type of fan would that guy be? Which is kind of cool if they would talk about that, but it'd actually be really surprising if they remembered all the fans that well or in that detail.
I bet they do remember people that goes all the time to
Like
see
the
them.
regulars, yeah, I'm sure.
The guys that's always front row, the guy that goes around handshakes 20 times.
Yeah,
Those guys, yeah.
the guy that goes to every single release event, every single concert, all the bus tours
Bangkok
and Hawaii
events.
tours, yeah. And who's always
the
getting
guy
the
that
two
has, like,
shots,
Yeah, no life, yeah.
pretty much.
Basically.
But I mean, like, so when they're talking about these kind of things in the backstage, like, what do you think they say? Like how would they categorize fans? Like, do you think like they look at an athletic guy, they're like, oh, that's probably a Miami fan, or they look at like the young like Ikemen type of guy, like, oh, that's probably like a Miami fan or something. Any thoughts?
I don't know, to be honest. I think they might... maybe they might have some jokingly bad things to say about fans.
Yeah, I didn't want to bring that up because I didn't want to paint the girls that way, but I'm sure there's some joking going on.
They have to be.
Yeah. I'm sure there's a lot of, no, okay, we'll not go into that. Yeah.
Isn't it a little obvious for them to see whose OCs they are from, though? Because they're wearing the t-shirts. It's like they know, right?
That's like at
handshakes
events and
all that
stuff, true, yeah. But sometimes, like, there are certain events, like, for example, if you go to a fan club event, like a bus tour or something,
Right.
the unspoken rule is kind of like when you're going for the group shot, is that you're not supposed to dress up in gear. You're supposed to dress up nicely to kind of impress your girl. So then
Oh,
at that time, they don't know.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But,
Or when you're like at the bookstore,
right.
photo book handshake events, those are all usually held in the mall, and I don't think a lot of the fans want to dress up in
Right.
the color t-shirts in the mall.
Right.
Out in public, it's kind of awkward.
Okay.
So yeah,
Or
those
like,
kinda-
say, like a dinner show. I mean, you definitely don't wear gear to that. So, I mean, it's not like a literal rule written anywhere. It's just kind of a,
a dinner show has dress code.
yeah. So, I mean, you don't.
So it's a game for them then, pretty much. Backstage.
Maybe I don't know how they see it. It could be a game. Maybe like,
A full guessing game.
yeah. I mean, unless they recognize, the people who go
Yeah.
around so often that they're like, oh yeah, he's always at my event or whatever. I don't know. But it'd be kind of cool to see.
That's cool.
Yeah, maybe one day there'll be like a pawn documentary or something, or some variety show documentary where we can see like kind of what they talk about backstage, or at least in related to the fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, moving on to our next topic, we have Hello Project Sailor Moon, yay! So there was a thread posted earlier this week that was it was kind of like a half troll thread, half like a fun thread, and it said the next Hello Project Geki Hello stage play has been announced. It's Hello Project as Sailor Moon the musical, and
I want that.
yeah, that would be pretty awesome to follow up. And
If
so,
it was real, yeah.
yeah, for sure. And the guy posted in the first post like this huge detailed thing about all this information about this fake Sailor Moon Hello Project play that was announced, and he came up with like a breakdown of all the Sailor Moon roles, the characters, and then which Hello Project girls would play those characters. So we're gonna give you a few of the names and what the original poster said that the Hello Project girl who should play them, and then we'll kind of give you our take on that. so for Sailor Moon, starting up, he picked Ayacho to play that. Interesting. Sailor Mercury, he picked Machan.
What?
I know. Sailor Mars picked Kudu.
Okay.
Kind of see that maybe. Sailor Jupiter picked Take-chan. That's not bad.
Okay, it's not making sense now.
Yeah. Sailor Venus picked Ikubo.
Ah.
Yeah. Chibiusa, the little girl, picked Riho Riho.
Hi.
Luna the cat, they picked Daishi. I don't know what's up with
Meow.
that. Yeah. And for Tuxedo Mask, they picked Eddie Pon. Awesome.
This play just got completely shit.
Yeah. So what do you guys think about that cast list? Like, who would you put?
It's all over the place. This
It's
guy.
really all over the place. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. He has problems.
I know. I think he's an IHO fan, so that's where it comes
Probably.
from.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks like it, yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously? IHO?
Sailor Moon. Yeah. Sure. Right. No.
Right.
For Luna the cat, which is just a voice, obviously. I would do Sayu's voice.
Well,
Or
I
maybe
mean,
Reina's, actually.
I think like if it would be in a play, they would probably act her like dress in a costume or something.
Well, that would work too.
Yeah. But
And
Sayu would
Reina,
be good.
definitely.
Oh, Reina
Yeah.
for it?
Definitely.
Agreed.
If it's a character, as a dressed one, definitely Reina.
That'd be pretty cool.
Agreed.
But you could easily go on member colors as well for this play.
Really?
You could, but it's hard because it's all a Polar Project and the overlapping member colors.
Yeah. Unless it's only Morning Musume.
Yeah, that's like only
Yeah.
one side. But
True.
I think I would want to see an all Polar Project because there's so many
Yeah,
characters.
definitely.
Um,
Needs more ID, needs more
yeah.
Miami, etc.
So my biggest problem with this list is for Sailor Mercury, they put Machan, and Mercury is like the nerdy, smart one.
Yeah.
And Machan is totally.
Yeah. So,
So.
so my personal vote for Mercury would be this is outside of Polar Project, but Arai Manami from Up Up Girls,
Why?
because
Really?
so
What about Kika?
screw Kika, she's too tall. So if you take Arai and make her put her glasses back on, she has the exact same hair as Mercury, and
I'll pass.
and
That's
she's also
amazing.
like bluish color, so it'd be like perfect.
She is blue. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mercury's light blue though, like Reina
whatever, it's
style.
close enough.
No.
Now, plus she can wear the glasses again, which is like the thing I want most.
She wears it at home.
Yeah, but she needs to wear it in public, so I can see.
Too bad.
Any other ones?
Mars Kudu doesn't make sense.
Kudu's not angry enough yet.
Yeah. it needs
No,
to be-
that should be maybe like Take-chan or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that would-
I could see Take-chan for that.
Maybe.
Yeah. Instead of having Take-chan for Jupiter.
Yeah, Jupiter.
You need somebody tall for Jupiter.
Yeah, like Kumaicho.
Okay, too tall.
I
Wait, is Jupiter taller than Tuxedo Mask?
I don't know.
Probably
Yeah.
not, because Tuxedo Mask is a dude.
Yeah,
Supposed to be a dude.
He's like some.
Yeah, but he could be short. I
Yeah.
don't remember actually.
I don't
know. Venus though, like for that cutesy character, like Ikubo might fit, but
Mm,
I think I would rather see like a Sayu.
Yeah.
yeah.
No.
Need
Or-
somebody really girly.
Yeah, someone really girly
Yeah.
Sailor Moon is the toughest one though.
to
Oh,
fit
that's
the
true.
main role. Yeah. I wonder who would be good for Sailor Moon.
Need some airhead.
Miami maybe.
Mimi's?
Mimi's too strong.
Yeah, Sailor Moon's kind of a weak character.
I have ID for it.
Yeah, or ID, I guess. Yeah. Of course. What the fuck am I saying? Of course, ID. Duh.
I don't know. That's kind of interesting.
Yep. What about the evil people?
Okay, so for the evil ones, Queen Beryl, they have the guy list Fukuda Kanon,
No.
which I mean, that doesn't really fit with me. Like Kanon is the complete opposite of it's like some evil
Evil.
old, yeah. So
Yeah.
Like her Cinderella character really kills that. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yep. There isn't anybody actually evil looking in Hell Project.
Well, I think like Mono could do it.
Oh yeah, probably,
I
definitely.
guess.
Actually.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be like the cute kind of evil, but if it's more than
Still
common.
evil. Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder who else.
Hmm.
Nope.
Yeah, I don't know.
Queen Serenity.
Queen Serenity. So the person picked Fuku-chan to play that role. It's. I guess that's okay.
Maybe we should just throw in an OG.
Yeah, I would say like an OG might be a better fit actually. Like, let's see which OG. I'd like
Bro,
Nachi maybe.
Bro, Ai-chan.
Aichan. Well, Queen Serenity didn't have an accent, and she wasn't very country, so
Okay, fine. What if Gaki do it then?
Gaki would be cool. Actually, if we're throwing OGs, Gaki should be Tuxedo Mask.
Yeah, definitely. I was just gonna say that.
That's pretty awesome.
She would play that very well.
Yeah,
True.
and Eddie Pun could be like Tuxedo Mask's best friend or something that keeps trying
What
to
the
hug
hell?
him or something. I don't know. Yeah, that'd be kind
No,
of
that I don't want to see. Sorry, too much of it.
Yeah, so much Eddie Pun lately.
Yep.
Shall we move on then?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So our last topic we have today is an in-depth look at Stacy's the musical, which which just finished running on stage about a month ago. Couple things we have brought up by this. So this one actually, for this topic, this is all legit information. This is not a rumor or a troll thread. The
God.
source, I know, shocking, right, for this show. The source for this comes from actually Suemitsu, who is the screenwriter, scriptwriter, and director of the Stacy's play adaptation. So
Yeah, he's got the cool job.
yeah. So everything we're going to talk about, for at least the beginning part, is all legit. Shocking. So after Stacy's ended their run, and they had their final showing and everything, like a week or so later. No, wait, sorry. 3 days ago, actually. Suemitsu came out on Twitter and posted a bunch of kind of behind-the-scenes info in regards to the play. And one of the first things he posted that was really interesting was that, so the whole project started back last year in March, and at the time, the original casting... actually, so for all of you that have seen Stasis, you know that the main character is Reina, who plays Eiko. You know that Doryu is played by Kudu, and you know that Momo is played by Riho. I mean, I think the girls played the character pretty well. I mean, I really liked Kudu as Doryu, so I don't know. It's went pretty well, but the original casting design from Suemitsu was for Gaki to be Eiko, for Reina to be Doryu, the killer person, and for Sayu to be Momo. So that's interesting because Sayu was actually supposed to be in Stacy's originally. But what happened was the director, because it started last March, didn't know that Gaki was going to graduate. So he had all this, I know, so he had all this kind of stuff in his mind, in the works, and then all announcements came out eventually, and he kind of changed everything up. And so what we ended with was Reina taking over Eiko, the main character, Kudu bumped up to Doryu, and then Riho taking the Momo character. Which meant that for some reason Sayu got bumped out of the play, which is weird because Sayu was originally casted for a pretty big role compared to the other non-named Stacy's girls in the play. Any thoughts on that?
Weird.
It is weird. Like, it's weird because when Sayu was talking about it, how like all the other girls would be in this play and Sayu wasn't, she'd always be like, yeah, I didn't get into this play, but I can see why. I'm not really good at acting, but everyone else is like so awesome. Like she kept saying that ever since what was that one, that the one before that she wasn't in also.
Was it last year?
Yeah, last year's.
What was last year?
I don't remember. But
So long ago.
yeah. Anyway, so I mean, it's something she's.
Reborn?
Yes, that's right, Reborn. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Reborn Chino edition. So that's so Sayu has been always kind of downplaying herself in her acting ability. I don't know if it's just trying to be humble or whatever, but I mean she was, yeah, but I mean she was originally casted for this, so, and I'm sure, or maybe he didn't tell them at the time. I don't know. I would assume they would.
Oh, so this is all in his head, in the director's head.
It could be, but I mean, now that this all come out, hopefully this makes Sayu feel better that she was originally supposed to get a pretty big role actually, and not like left out just because. But it's weird that like Sayu didn't get any role at all.
Kind of sucks, to be honest. She's awesome.
I know. Yeah, it would have been nice to see Sayu, but I guess the Momo role, I don't know. That doesn't really fit Sayu. Because I mean, it is kind of like a character that might fit Sayu's personality, but then it's supposed to be a really young character, so I think that's the only gap that they might run into.
Right.
But I was thinking just now, maybe they didn't throw Sayu in because if Sayu doesn't get Momo, that means Sayu would get like that small like no name role, and they didn't want to give Sayu they would rather not have Sayu in it than give her no name role.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, it definitely
Makes
sounds
for
better
no
than.
name, so.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely sounds better than not casting her at all for
Yeah.
like, for the reason like she sucks or something weird like that. I don't know.
Well, he should say that.
Yeah, I don't know why he waited till after, like a month after the play finished to say that. So, I don't know.
Reina as main was pretty awesome though.
Reina, yeah, but I think she would have fit the Doryu character, the military fighting character, a lot better, just because of.
Already.
Yeah, I don't know, because she was trying to be all cutesy with the guy.
Oh right.
Okay, so how would Sayu have done the main role? Would that fit more?
The
for Sayu?
main Eiko role?
Yeah.
I could see Sayu doing the main role. Yeah. Actually, that would be better fit than Reina. Actually, I wonder why.
Yeah.
Why they didn't want
Yeah.
to give it to her?
But I mean, Reina has been so like play happy lately, ever since Haikara, that
Yeah.
maybe she called dibs on it or something, or she got priority for something. Oh, or,
Call dibs. You call dibs.
I know. I don't know. Who knows why? But
Weird company.
but yeah, at least this information is finally revealed. So it's not like Sayu is looked as a failure or something. It just took them a really long time to tell everyone. But yeah, so hopefully Sayu gets word of this news actually, and so she's not, gonna keep talking down on herself about her acting abilities and whatnot.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't think her acting abilities are terrible, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it was actually pretty good. So she shouldn't feel bad or do all that negative talking about herself whenever she's not involved in a play that everyone else is involved in.
Yeah.
So Suemitsu continued to tweet some more information, and the next thing he tweeted was that so for the Momo and Doryu roles, so we know that Kuryu and Riho took them, and it was actually not decided until they had a script read for all the girls, and then he just kind of took a liking to the way Kuryu and Riho read out those script roles, and it was only until after he heard them read out the lines that he made his decision to cast them in those roles.
Oh, of course you can say that.
Yeah, that's kind of, to say that retrospectively, it's, it's I don't know. I mean, like it doesn't do much for me, but I guess it's one of those compliments that you can say after the fact that your play has been
Yes, but it also
successful.
plays into how upfront is sort of pushing Liho and Kudo
Right,
for their respective generations.
right.
So
So I don't know.
take it whatever way you want.
Yeah. So is yeah, it works. And then so the last thing that he tweeted that we found interesting was Suemitsu was actually really impressed by Daishi in the play, and so we know that let's see, what was Daishi? She played Sayako in the musical where she was like turned into a Stacy's already, and she was kind of mindlessly being a zombie for like 20 minutes, trying to eat kudu and whatever. But so what the director said about her was that for someone who has no play experience, Daishi has a very high sense for acting. It was really impressive to see a 15-year-old like that kind of take the role the way she did. And so, Turbos, I know that you saw the full play. What did you think about Daishi's performance?
Yeah, I have to agree with him. How she pulled it off pretty well, but then her part was very small.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's like I guess, to take away this compliment, I mean, the most you could say is like she played a good zombie.
Yeah, but is it really hard to play a zombie? I wonder.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I guess okay, so she may be really good at acting or whatever, but again, her role is not like some dramatic like
It's
heroine
just a
lead
mindless zombie.
in some love story, right? She's just a zombie.
Well,
Yeah.
at least she got more to say and do than Eddie Pong or
Yeah, definitely.
those other girls.
I mean, she
She
was on
got
stage more, yeah.
she got like a 10-minute focus during the play.
Right. But I mean, for those 10 minutes, she wasn't saying anything. She was just like walking around, like stumbling around, like generic zombie walk. So, I mean, maybe he sees the director obviously has more experience than we do, so he maybe sees more potential than what we just see from the actual play, but I don't know. But I mean, that
Maybe he's just a Dicey fan,
also could be a Daishi fan.
and he's biased to the max.
Could be.
Yes.
Possible.
But I mean, what that does make me interested in is like I want to see maybe another morning we may all play where Daishi has actually a speaking role where she can show whatever her potential is.
She didn't speak. She had 2 lines.
I guess.
Nice.
Yeah, but one of her lines is like "rah." So I don't know.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so moving on. One interesting thing is there is a joke kind of running along ever since the Stacey's musical aired. Actually, even throughout the Stacey's musical. So, Kuryu's character, she was Doryu, of course, and she, in kind of midway through the play, she has a duet scene with the guy who is he's the boyfriend of Daishi's character, right? Or
Yes.
right.
Yes.
So let's see. And so in the middle of their talking, Kudu introduces herself and she says like, "Oh, my name is Kimie," and then she does this little bit about her name and how it can also be read as Hamue, and then she does this little interaction bit with the crowd. This is kind of hard to explain in just talking about it, so we're going to show you a brief clip. Just bear with me for a second. Switching to our reader.
Meow.
So if you guys watch on screen. Here we go. Playing the clip now.
さや子とは高校の同級生だ。
私はドリューよ。本名は公園の公にめぐみと書いて君へ。でも私を施設に捨てた両親がつけた名前なんて名乗るもんですか。おまけに施設の立ちからは公の字を上と下に分けてハムエハムエハムエせーのうるせえなんて呼ばれ
So that was a clip, and basically what that was doing was Kudu was just playing off her name, where you can take the first character of Kimie and split it to Hamu, like the katakana characters, and she would do this bit every time they did a running of the play, and whenever she asked the crowd to say Hamue, she would tell the crowd to shut up, which is awesome. Or she would say like Baka.
Very evil.
It's awesome.
So evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at the release event, at the individual handshake for 123, the latest Morning Summi's latest single today, a few of the fans went up to Kudu and then they called her Hamue, and Kudu responded with "shut up" and "baka," just like from the play. So it's like you pay money to get the singles and whatever, and then you go to the release event, and then your Oshi tells you to shut up, which is awesome.
Please tell me to shut up.
I know, please tell me to shut up. Please tell me
I
I'm
would
stupid.
tell her to shut up.
You can have a yelling contest with her.
Yeah, that sounds pretty fun. I don't know. I would totally do it.
Baka.
Baka, uruse. Yeah,
So cute.
very awesome. So if you're a Kudu fan and you get to go to a handshake with her in the future, hopefully soon, because she'll probably forget it in the next couple months or so, call her Hamue. Yeah, do it. Okay, so last thing we're going to close on, in again running along with this Hamue joke. So recently, for the 123 handshakes events that are going on right now, many of the 9th and 10th gen girls have been kind of hijacking Morning Musume manager's Twitter, you may have noticed, and they've been kind of proxy tweeting through the manager, and so yay, and so the manager kind of puts like a tag so we know that which girl tweeted what statements. And so for yesterday, the most recent tweets from Kudu were saying the following. One, she's like, I'm on my way to the handshake right now. Everyone, please come. If not, I'm going to kill you. And so she doesn't actually mean I'll kill you, but she means the repeat kill as what you're supposed to do to a zombie to prevent them from killing everyone else in the world, which was pretty awesome. So basically, yeah, if you don't go to her handshake, she will kill you. Awesome idol. Number one idol there.
Okay.
And then after the handshake, she tweeted again through the manager, and she said, "Oh, the handshake was so fun. And just kidding, I didn't kill anyone," which is kind of obvious, but awesome.
Yeah.
And then she actually acknowledged that some people called her Hamue, and then she also again acknowledged she called them stupid, and she told them to shut up. So again, number one idol. Future.
She's very evil.
She is very evil. It's pretty awesome. I've not heard of another idol that has said they would kill you if you don't go to their handshake.
And call you homeless.
Yeah, call you homeless and stupid and shut up.
Yeah, I don't think I have either.
Yeah.
What I wonder though is, do you think we're gonna see Morning Musume members Twitter soon? Then, since they're starting doing this, or not?
That's a very good question. Turbos, do you have any first thoughts about this?
Well, the only active Hello Project member that has Twitter right now is Mono, and even though she does tweet from time to time, she never directly responds to any of the tweets that's tweeted to her.
Well, she
So,
responds to Manatee.
Yeah, that's like just talk to her. You're like
Yeah,
sitting
you're
right
like
beside her.
next to each other anyways.
Yeah. So it's almost like having another blog.
Kind of.
So it's not really useful. But then, for Morning Musume members, the younger girls, they don't even have a shared blog like the Smilage new members. So if they are allowed to either have a shared blog or some kind of Twitter account, that would be pretty useful for the fans.
At the same time, though, it's kind of scary because if you kept track of the Stacy's blogs or the blogs during the concert tours, Eddie likes to blog a lot. So that's going to be massive updates for any Eddie
So we're
fan.
gonna get spammed by tweets.
Yeah, spam by tweets. It's like, it's 2 o'clock right now, I'm eating, ha ha ha. It's 3 o'clock right now, I'm watching videos, ha ha
4 o'clock, I missed Gasan.
ha. Yeah. It's 5 o'clock, I just called Gaksan, she didn't pick up, ha ha.
Oh.
Yeah. But it's interesting, like, so this whole like proxy tweeting through the manager has well, recently because of these events it's been going on for quite a bit, but every now and then it would pop up. I think starting as of a few months ago, like Ikubo would tweet every now and then, or proxy tweet every now and then. So I don't know. But like it was said on one of the radio shows this past week or two, all of the ninth attention girls now are all on smartphones. So if they wanted to tweet or blog or whatever, they definitely are capable of doing it with all the apps that are available. So
Yes, whether they're allowed to or not.
yeah,
UFA just too strict, I guess, to allow that.
yeah, I don't know.
Shame.
Yeah. They can't handle the internet.
I can't say that.
Shuhei.
Shuhei needs to start studying up on stuff. I don't know.
Step it up, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, any closing thoughts on the whole Stacey's thing?
Did you guys notice the Adipon screw up?
No, I didn't. What was that?
It was in the, I think the coffee and milk song at the start.
Ah, right, with the
That-
huge... That whole thing was
yeah.
really weird, but
She screwed up there.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
have to watch it again.
yeah. So, what happened for the people who... seen it.
She had the cup and milk in the wrong hand. As the
Also,
line.
Wow, okay. Gotta watch it now.
she's drinking the European style for
Yeah.
coffee.
What?
I don't know.
I don't know either,
Yeah,
but I noticed.
yeah. So yeah, everyone go rewatch the coffee milk dance at the beginning and spot that for Eddie Point.
Yay.
And with that, we end this episode of TKMR Hatena. Hope you guys have enjoyed the topics. Thank you for listening. This episode was brought to you by Bex, by Turbos86, and S. Ferris. Thank you again. See you.
Baka!